welcome to the Fierce Female Network. I'm your host, Fierce Manson, and today is Tuesday, baby. Listen, y'all, it is Talk It Up Tuesday. Talk It Up Tuesday. But better yet, it is you better walk like you talk, and you better talk like you walk. Listen. I have a life lesson for you on today. I'm going to get into it in just a moment. It's just like butter, honey. It's just like butter. It's smooth. It's very smooth. And I got some things for you if you're really interested. I want you to keep your ear to the ground. Keep your ear to the ground. So listen, it is Tuesday, y'all. It is February 10th, 2026. It is 6:30 p.m. on the Central Standard Time Zone and 7:30 p.m. on the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Y'all know what I'm going to say up in here. The Eastern Standard Time Zone is the time zone that rocks my socks off, honey. You know, I got to push it up to the ATL, to my home team. Must give a shout out to my team, Fierce Nation International, the whole hardest working team on the planet. They're based in Kenya, Zimbabwe, East and West Africa, the UK, and Germany. And my honorary member in India, Karan Batari. Listen, y'all, I got some hot stuff for you on today. I'm going to pull it up for you in just a moment. So listen, if you are in the music industry, you know, I thought about this. I said, let me just kind of dig back into this. You know, I always give out information. I try to give out information, resources, and tips that you can use if you are in the music industry and you're looking for ways, you know, to really get your music heard, to get exposure. And I thought about it. Because Savon, the guy that did my intro, Savon had an announcement on. He had an announcement on Facebook that he had landed another big deal with BET, and he's working with some of the industry. I don't like name dropping. I don't like name dropping, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the individuals that he landed a contract with. It was not my name, so I can say his. I can say his. I don't like doing it, but anyway, give me 1 minute, y'all. And while I'm pulling it up for you, I want you guys to know this. So 2026. A lot of goals, right? We want to accomplish a lot of goals. So listen, this is another reason why I am talking about this and bringing this up. I used to give out a lot of tips that people that have music and you want to get your music synced with a known person in the music industry, or you want to get your music synced with somebody that's working on a film, that's working on a big project. I got something for you. So listen, when I saw Savon's post, I says, you know, I used to give out good stuff all the time, letting people know if you have music, I mean good music, real music. I'm not just talking about little bitty stuff. So listen. I used to give it out all the time. If you want your music to be considered to land a licensing deal where you can possibly get $10,000 or more. Now that's just in the beginning. 10 grand. They give 10 grand, and then of course you make your royalties off the music. So listen up in here. And so listen, I'm looking for it here. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna play another song by Trina Elle. Season 6, and of course she's making the bling bling, because every time they have season 6 and do those reruns, she's getting the money, honey. So listen, and Savon got another really big deal. Let's see. I met Savon when he made his song War. I was WSF Radio Indie Lady A back then, and he had this song War, and it got on Atlanta Falcons. It was played for Atlanta Falcons and a lot of other individuals. And so anyway, I had it on the show, right? Oh, here it is. So it's Tempted to Love. He's got landed a contract in January Tempted to Love. So he's going to be working with Vaughn Hebron, Leela Roshan, I should say, Rochon, and he's also working with Garcelle. I'm chopping up these names. Last name is Beauvais, and so it's Tempted to Love. Tempted to Love. Terry McMillan presents Tempted to Love. That's what it is. Written by Savon, y'all, and it's going to be on Lifetime. It's going to be on Lifetime. So now I got that out the way. That was the thing that ran across my. I said, let me give out some tips that people can use. And I saw that, and I was like, wait a minute. I used to give it out a lot for people that actually make real music. I'm not talking about hip hop. I'm not talking about rap. I'm not talking about that. So listen, I'm going to get to it in just one moment. But right now, I'm going to play. I'm going to play Trina Elle, Stutter. I love this song. I still love this song. Love this song. It's on season 6 with CSI New York. This is Trina Elle, Stutter. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Another reason I thought about it because 2026 we're hitting our goals. We're hitting our goals, and so I hope you guys got it out the way and got it on paper. The goals that you want to accomplish, right? Got those 3 things, the top 3 things that you want to accomplish. Got it on your paper. You're gonna hit it, and you're gonna get it done by when? December 2026. And so this is Trina Elle. This is Stutter. Y'all check this out up in here.
Oh, you know I see you, and I know you see me. Can you tell I want it? I want it, I want it. You always cross my mind. I don't know what to do. Can you tell I want it bad, 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 bad? I get what I want, and I have to have. I know what I want, so I have to have. I got what you need. Do you understand? I've got to tell you, I want it next to mine. So oh, you're making me stutter. Your head all over me. Your chest, I want it pressed to mine. So oh, you're making me stutter. You like to tease, and I love to please. I can tell you wanna try it, try it, try it. Every time you pass me by, you know you drive me crazy. Boy, I want it bad, 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 bad. You got what I want, so I have to have. Only you that I want, no, I have to have. I take what I want. Do you understand? Those legs, I've got to tell you, your skin, I want it next to mine. So oh, you're making me stutter. Your head all over me. Your chest, I want it pressed to mine. So oh, you're making me stutter. 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 I get what I want. I know what I want. I got what you need. Those lips, I've got to tell you, your skin, I want it next to mine. So oh, you're making me stutter. Your head all over me. Your chest, I want it pressed to mine. So oh, you're making me stutter. Those lips, I've got to tell you, your skin, I want it next to mine. So oh, you're making me stutter. Your head all over me. Your chest, I want it pressed to mine. So oh, you're making me stutter. Oh, you're making me stutter.
Right. That's Trina Elle, Trina Elle, Trina Elle. Now listen, you really don't have to take my word for it. You do not have to take my word for it. If you trying to see if this song has a contract and license and it's on CSI New York, all you have to do is Google. It will tell you. Just Google TrinaElle, and the song is Stutter, Stutter. You will see it's on CSI New York season 6. And she has it on here. It happened for her. Trina Elle was on the show. And so, to make a long story short, it aired back in 2009. Now, all the rewinds, all the reruns, this being played over and over. Y'all know it's all the old shows, you know, you're still getting paid. My point is this, it's still getting paid. No matter how many times they play the show, you still get paid. So listen, and she's giving her blurb. It happened to her, and it was so nice to have her on. And she was talking about it happened for her. And Trina Elle's music was always on WSF Radio, WSF Radio, WSF Radio, Indie Lady A. So listen, also, I want to say this before I play the next song. I want you guys, I always talk about Taxi. I used to always talk about Taxi. Now, Taxi is the industry standard if you want your music to land film, TV, placements, music libraries. I used to talk about this a lot. They are not looking for rap, and they are not looking for hip hop. They're not, and I'm saying this because this is what they say. They're not looking for music that has a lot of, f bombs. They do not want that. They do not want that. So listen, they right now are looking for emotional pop ballads that's needed for a global superstar next big hit. And they're not playing games. Taxi is not playing games. It's not fake. It's not phony. It is real stuff. They're looking for people that got real music, that has real talent. And so they're looking for emotional pop ballads, male voice vocals that's needed by a top-tier international record label for a global superstar. Now, they're not going to tell you. They don't tell you who the superstar is. It could be anybody. They're not going to drop that name until you sign the deal in the contract. Then you find out who the superstar is. So anyway, the label is on the hunt for songs that could become this artist's next big hit. So the thing is, a celeb is looking for someone that's got a hot song to sign to the label so that you can be the next big thing. That's what it is. So the label is searching for mid-tempo songs in the genre stylistic wheelhouse of the following. Something like My Everything by NCT, the first line of Shin Yong, lyrics for this opportunity need to be in English only. It's important that the references have both male and female vocals. The label is searching for songs for male artists, and so only submit songs with male vocals. They do not want songs with female vocals for this opportunity. Now, Taxi.com has a plethora of opportunities if you want your music, film, TV, if you want your music to be synced in a music library, if you're looking for your music to be known nationwide. That's what I'm talking about. So listen, that's what you want to do is join Taxi.com. They used to send me discounts. Now, this is the way it works. You can join Taxi.com for free. You don't have to pay any money. But when you submit your music with an opportunity, the fee is $199. They used to send me a discount where you can get $99 off, but it is worth the money. $199 is nothing. It is nothing. Because when you land it, if your music, people always say, I got the next big song. This song is a hit. Well, listen, let me tell you something. If your song is the next hit, the next big thing, Taxi.com is the site that you want to be on because that is where it's going to happen. I say this all the time. So now the deadline for this particular opportunity is March 1st. $200 is not anything. Just peanuts, because what's going to happen when you get the contract, some of these opportunities is paying $10,000 once you land and sign, and then of course you get your royalties. You're not getting the little penny royalties off of Spotify. That is not what I'm talking about. The royalties is real royalties because it's, of course, film. Of course. And of course, they do not want any AI generated music. Please don't do that. Don't embarrass yourself. Don't do that. So listen, I got another song that's coming up. This is Stacey Jackson and Flip It. Flip It.
If I had a superpower, I'd split myself into
All right, that is Stacy Jackson. Stacy Jackson. She did a promotion with me, and she was on the show some time ago. That's Stacy Jackson. The flip side. Now, Stacy Jackson. She had a TV series in 2021. She was the writer. TV series Stacy Jackson in the 80s. It was that's the name of it. Stacy Jackson in the 80s. It was a TV series. She was the writer, and it was aired 2021. She also did a reboot camp in 2020. So she does have credits for actress, writer, producer. And hey, don't take my word for it. Google her. Google her. Google her. Stacy Jackson. Once again, you'll know you've got the right one when it comes up. Stacy. Matter of fact, just go with Stacy Jackson in the 80s, and you know that is who I'm talking about. I love her so much because she's a girl that age is don't let age stop you. I don't care if you're 95 years old. If you want to take singing lessons, doggone it, take the singing lessons. I don't believe in age stopping a person. And I love what I do. You know what I mean? I love what I do. And people, put a thing on you. Don't stop people. Here comes the life lesson. The life lesson is this. Don't stop people from growing. I don't care if you're 72, 82, 92. If you haven't done it in your life yet and you still want to do it, I say go for it and do it. If you feel like you want to sing and take singing lesson and you're 92 years old, I say go for it. Don't stop. You hinder folks' growth when you try to stop them. So whatever you want to do, if you want to be an actress, listen, take acting lessons, find out what you got to do and go for it and do it. If you have the skill and the talent to do something, go and do it. If you have to learn and take acting lessons, if you're a method actor, right? You've got to go take some lessons. If you're a theory actress or actor, or if you're method. So listen, there's different types. If you now I'm I'm an actress, but I can get up and do it on point. Now I don't mind saying that because I'm talking about myself. I can get up and do it on point. Somebody could tell me, Adrian, go up there and do this scene. I want this lady talking to a little puppy dog, and I want you to sit down like it ain't no chair there. I can do that. I will do that. Now I'm a little older and my knees don't bend like they used to. That's what I did in high school, sophomore year, and that's what got me noticed. That's what got me noticed in high school by the drummer teacher, because she called me out, for God's sakes. She called me out and she says, go up on stage and do something. I'm like, no, what in the same hill I'm going to do? So I gets my little self up there, sophomore year in high school, goes up on the stage. I wasn't scared. I ain't never scared. I goes up there and I sit, there's no chair. I sit down, and then I cross my legs. I still remember this. And I start drinking, of course, a cup of tea, right? I started drinking a cup of tea. I did a little scene, 5 minutes. I came on back to my seat, and everybody's looking at me real strange. They're looking at me very weird, very strange. I'm like, what are they looking at? What's the problem? And so anyway, the class dismissed, and Miss Davison, still remember her name, Miss Davison, she says, Adrian, don't leave. I need to talk to you. And everybody leaves out of the classroom, out of the theater. They leave out, and she says, come here, you come here. And I said, what is Miss Davison? And she said, honey, you've got a talent. She said, you really need to go to Goodman Theater and take some classes, because what you did up there, nobody could do. Nobody it could get up there and just pull it out of their head and just do that. She says, you need to go to Goodman Theater and yada, yada, yada. So listen, I'm not going to keep y'all. So the point is this, whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can do it. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody hinder your growth. I want to encourage you. Listen, if you ain't got nobody encouraging you, nowhere, you heard it right here. Go and do. If you want to write a book, go write a book. Now listen, you've got to write something that people wants to read. Don't just go write a book. But listen, now, this show is heard all over the place. Now, some people might go and look on YouTube. I don't see no views. Ain't nobody listening to that. Well, let me tell you something. This show is heard in Sweden. It's heard in Portugal. It's heard in Portugal, South Africa, Nigeria. It's heard in Germany. It's heard in New Zealand and Malaysia. And it's heard in a lot of different other countries. It's different every single week. So it's just like Pastor Eckhart says, don't let anything stop you. I don't have a million followers. Now I ain't gonna get up here and say I got a million followers. I don't have a million followers, but I have people that's listening to me all over the world. So listen, I've got a pocket of listeners in Sweden. I got a pocket of listeners in Australia. I got a pocket of listeners in India, right? And then I got a pocket of listeners in Europe. And it's just, to me, it's just fascinating that you're heard all over the world. But don't go up there and say, hey, nobody listen to her. You know what I mean? That is not the truth. People is listening all over the place, different devices. Sometimes I think they up under the ground. I'm like, they ain't got no Wi-Fi in some of these places, like Bulgaria. They ain't got no Wi-Fi. I'm like, how they doing this? So anyway, I want y'all to be encouraged. Do what you want to do. Now listen. Don't go come with no foolishness. You got to be on the real. So listen. Also, I want you guys to put on your PJs. Now put on your PJs. Put on your PJs. Put on your PJs. So you be real comfortable. Go to Cozy Earth, and shop with Fierce Female Network. Deep pocket discounts, 41% off. Get your PJs. And people are shopping. So, go to Cozy Earth. I'm going to put the link in the bio. I'm also going to put Trina Elle and Stacey Jackson links so y'all can see who they are. You don't even have to Google. I'll put it on there, and you click on it. It's going to take you straight to what they're doing, and that'll be it. So listen, make sure that you shop with me, get all the special deals and discounts, lowest prices ever. Cozy Earth is the bomb. Also, Old Glory. If you want T-shirts from some of your favorite TV shows, movies, sports team, Old Glory is the place to get it. And I'm going to put that link as well. If you want some protein coffee, you can get that too. So listen, now I've got to get on up out of here. But first, y'all, I got to play a little bit of something right. Listen, oh my gosh. I had stopped playing that because they had kind of muted me a little bit. And I said, I better not play that. I better not play it. But then I went back and I looked again. It's in certain territories. I says, because I don't believe in doing things that I'm not supposed to be doing. I don't believe in that. If I'm not supposed to do something, if I don't have the permission or rights or somebody giving me the authority to do something, I don't believe in doing it. So listen, I got to get on up out of here. It's been a stone cold blessing as always. It is peace, love, and soul.
You motivated. You motivated. You winning. You know they hate it. Hold up. Fierce. She's fierce. Fierce.